Look how beautiful. Yes, the landscape is very beautiful. All the little clouds are red. Here comes Utrecht. Hello Utrecht, super healthy, he's already huge. Look how cute he is. Hello Utrecht. Many of you know that this is an adopted puppy, the last one we adopted. He was in bad shape when he arrived, barely able to walk with a huge lump. We did an ultrasound and well, those stories where they're thrown away and hid often leave them in terrible shape. And this one ended up super well, and he's very beautiful, and well, he's doing great. And I think he has some gene. I think he has some greyhound gene because he's super fast. Run, Utrecht, run. He's just sitting there calmly now, huh, Utrecht? Let's show the soy AHORA families how our greenhouse is doing. We're only producing a little spinach for personal consumption since that's what we eat the most. We're spinach lovers. Now we eat a lot of spinach and arugula, mostly green and raw, so we just produce what we need little by little. Honestly, it's great since spinach is usually hard to find and if available is either expensive or too tough. Not so much for salads anymore, but more for eating in a pie or in a soup or something like that. So, well, in the greenhouse, we managed to produce enough to eat. As we harvest and eat, I keep planting more in the trays, and with that space, it's just perfect for us. Outdoor production is still difficult because there are a lot of frosts outside. Look, it's May and we've already had 3 frosts in a row, one after another. It's true, we reached -4 degrees. And even though spinach doesn't get burned by the frost, it really slows down its growth. You can't compare my raised bed spinach to the greenhouse ones. After a month, the greenhouse spinach is ready to eat, but the raised bed spinach is still tiny. Just like the strawberries, which is another thing we're trying to grow, but you need structures for that. There's no other way here. Otherwise, growth is very slow, and there's always the risk that something might happen and you lose your crops. So, well, that's one of the projects for this year or next year. We want to build another greenhouse and some tunnels with plastic to protect the crops, especially from frost. And so they grow a little faster, but honestly, I don't know. For this place, the climate is pretty harsh. All in all, we're doing well and making progress. We had a good squash harvest this year. It was the first year we actually did well with squash. We still have some stored, so we're happy because now we've gotten the hang of it. Tomato as well, but a rot hit us, so we're still figuring that out. Everything here is just different. It's not the same as having a garden in Buenos Aires, but we're getting the hang of it, and at some point we'll be able to share all the little tricks. And here we have quite a few rows close together because of the cold, and look who's here. Chihiro. Hi Chihiro, sorry about the shadow, but it's really sunny. Hi Chihiro, show them your little eye. Do you remember how Chihiro was? That she had this eye bulging out when she was a puppy. She got a thorn in her eye which caused an ulcer. The vet said it was better to leave it than operate. That's it. Her eye kept getting inflamed and looked really bad. I'll find a photo to show you. It was really swollen, she could barely close it, and the only thing we did 3 or 4 months ago was change her diet. We stopped giving her the commercial pet food that the vet had recommended and started giving her homemade food. Rice with chicken carcass and all the leftover vegetables we had. And look how the inflammation in her eye changed completely. She can even move it now. Now it's starting to close up like a scar, something that never happened in years and years with the other diet. Working on a surprise project, we can't share details yet. He's content with his wooden tools, right? Roma. A lot of wind. Today everything is going to turn out windy for me. Health, love, of course. These are the winter spinach, but here it's warm, you can feel it. It's not like outside, the temperature is different. These are almost ready for us to start eating. We've already picked some from here. Some ants have eaten them, so we now grow them in pots where they're doing very well. It's very easy to control, and if ants come, you can move them somewhere else. It's going really well. Look at this production right now. This is the new batch because we like to eat the tender leaves. When they're like this, we harvest them and eat them raw, not in a salad, which is when they provide the most nutritional value. Once it's ready, we pick the leaves, let it keep growing, and plant new ones. There we have the arugula production. This whole area is all arugula. A little more. All of this is arugula too. When it's like this, we already eat it because it's tender, it's tasty, and it's not so bitter, so here we already eat it. These are the spinach we have in trays right now, and these are the new ones, the last ones we planted. So we go step by step. Every 7 to 10 days we plant another tray, more or less. Then as they grow and look like this, we move them either to pots or directly to the ground, but inside the greenhouse. When it's as big as this one and it's prickly like this, we take it out like this. We take it out from here and move it to the soil. We've also grown some peas. Here I have the last ones left in the tray. Let's go over here. These are doing pretty well, and the ones I have sown directly in the beds outside, they're tiny like this, and they're from the same time. We have a new batch of strawberries and also larger plants. We're also staggering the strawberries, but with strawberries it's a constant struggle because the ants get to them and leave them with nothing. Well, here there are trees. These are Suriname cherries and loquats. And this is already an orange tree that's in the ground. Here I have another Suriname cherry. I also have the peach tree, the one that's already huge, the one that gave us so many peaches. This year it was full. This one is adapted here, and we have several more trees, right? This guabilu has survived only in the greenhouse. I moved one outside before and it died. I'm taking this chance to recommend to the people here in Capilla, especially those local to this area who really invest in it. La Cumbre, La Falda, across the mountains, San Marcos. Well, San Marcos is warmer, but these areas are colder. The guava tree, which is a fruit tree with excellent properties with vitamins. It's just wonderful. It's a tree that withstands this climate in an impressive way. You wouldn't believe it. That comes from the Rio de la Plata area, and it resists very well. It's not an invasive tree, don't worry. It's a wonderful tree that gives us very good food, and it grows very well here. So it doesn't grow at the same speed as in the Rio de la Plata area because the temperature is different. It adapts, its leaves thicken, it avoids frost damage, survives, and continues. It's my set of capotes that gave me flowers this year. I can't believe it. The leaf has gotten thicker in this place, but it's still holding on. Look how beautiful it is. I also have a small aloe production. Even though the cold affected it, it's doing really well. There's another one over there and here. I have a lot of these little offshoots that I'm growing, and then I have these big plants, like the mother plants. And they're perfect because they're doing well, really well. The leaves are fleshy, this aloe, just like aloe vera. This one is called Aloe saponaria. It's the one with the white spots. This aloe is very fleshy, like I was saying. Just like vera, it's excellent. You can eat it because it's one of the aloes with the lowest levels of aloin, just like vera. And this one is huge, and it's my biggest cherry tree, but the ants ate it this year. They left it completely bare. It only has one little leaf at the tip. We wanted to recover quickly. Well, do you remember the palm tree that the horses ate, that they ate twice? Look at how amazing it is. Look at this. It's turned green again. It's grown. Nothing can stop it. When this palm tree finally bears fruit, we'll throw a real party. For those who don't know, it's a date palm. So full of hope. Let's go to the front side. How beautiful. And it's no longer green, it's yellow. Well, we know that all of this is full of seeds, and in the summer, as soon as spring starts, all of this turns green again. The first year we were scared, but now we're not because we know things can quickly turn from ugly to beautiful. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Tomorrow, I have to go get the brunch. He wants to look for something tomorrow. Let's see. 1, 2. Here.